Hi, and welcome back to Peace. Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue's Coffee Beams of Love and Light. And here we are with the new coffee mug with the Camp Sue logo. Let me show you better. How do you like that, huh? Like the heart and the hands. I just saw this logo and was just blown away. Anyway, welcome back to Camp Sue. So today's Coffee Beams of Love and Light. What's our message for today? What can we tell all of my wonderful listeners, watchers, viewers? I just want to really thank all of you that comment, that watch and like and share and subscribe. I truly appreciate every single one of you because you make me want to get up and do this every day, just show up. So I really appreciate all of you because everyone that watches this, it makes me feel like I have a purpose, and I know what my purpose is, but no one would ever listen to me. I don't know why. Maybe it was just my thinking that I didn't think I was good enough, but that's all changed. So, thank you everybody that's watching. Okay, so let's see what we're going to say. What's the universe got a message for all of us happy campers? Why did I even say that? All right. The Lighthouse. So, now the thing with the lighthouse is we all know that when there's a storm, right? We all depend on the light. And Camp Sue's videos, they're intended to be like the light, the lighthouse, the guidance. So those of you watching this right now, whenever time, it's almost like you feel like you're going through a storm. Someone's going through a storm around you. Maybe you're the light. Maybe you need some light yourself. Just know I'm sending you some light right now. Whoever may need the support. I'm just feeling all goose chills. I'm channeling that light, love energy down to you. I'm going to just put that aside. I'm just going to send out that love. And I hope you can feel that. Just breathe in and let it out. Just settle down and accept it. Okay. We'll get through this. We'll totally get through this. Okay? All right, so we got the lighthouse. And if you're the one holding the light for someone, you're just like the angels. You're the human angels, because we all have them on this planet. Oh, wow. Interesting. I was thinking of this card yesterday. Or this morning. Judgment. So, sometimes we feel so overwhelmed and judged that it just makes us stop. We stop making any progress. Even though there's stairs, there's progress. Don't quit before the miracle happens. Because often people will quit before the good stuff comes. Like you work so hard, you work, and then you give up. Maybe there was a storm. Maybe something really shook you up, a big awakening. If it was a job loss, oh boy, do I know that pain. Oh man, I really, really do. It can really hurt deeply because it may even be bringing up stuff from childhood, traumas that we had. So do your best to try to soothe yourself, to take some time, take a break, take some deep breaths, pause. Why are you so hard on yourself? You're harder on yourself than you are with anybody else because you have these expectations that you think others have for you. All right, this also feels like an avoidance. Some people watching this may be avoiding some people in your life because you're afraid to disappoint them. because you have a perception of these people or someone, but you're afraid to reach out and check in because you feel that they're not going to approve of you. The only one you need to approve of is yourself, your own actions, your own behaviors. Because sometimes it's much easier to disappoint people that you really love. And it's easier to just like push them aside because you know they'll always love you. It's probably true. But just becoming aware of where that emotion's coming from that's making you feel stuck out in the middle of the ocean where you need some help. The person you're avoiding could be your lifesaver. So think about that. Could be the one that would throw you that, what's that buoy thing I'm seeing in my mind right now? You know when you're on a ship and someone's in the water and you throw that ring. I don't know what that's called. Not a buoy, I don't think. Life preserver, not sure. But that. Someone you're avoiding is your SOS. So reach out because they may be able to help you. Okay? But only do it if you feel centered and you feel peaceful. Don't do it otherwise. Just really deep though. Try to understand where it's all coming from. The other card that came up was the meditation card. So sometimes when you get into this judgmental phase of yourself and it causes you to have different actions, behaviors against what you really want to do, it's just this fear of being rejected, so you reject yourself first. Take some time to meditate. Find that center space because sometimes you could be your own savior. Because I do feel we're all responsible in some way for what we bring into our life. Okay, all right. So let's see what else do we have. What else can we add to this reading for people feeling a little judged? All right, let's see. Let's just smile and bring on some good energy, folks. Okay, we're going to have some good energy. What does Spirit have to say? We're going to take these two cards. Okay, so we got forgiveness and we got choices. This was the other card I was thinking about this morning. This card was the card that came up for my daily card pull that I put on Instagram and as a short here. So you can see this one. So forgiveness is really forgiving yourself and forgiving others. And this card, the message I got with this was like giving people free rent in your head, which can cause you to feel this way, judged. So sometimes when you hold on to some anger or emotion that you felt because of somebody else's actions, it can really, they can take up the space in your head. Like I call it free rent. Why give them free rent? Because often people that have hurt you don't really know that they hurt you because there wasn't any communication. Or maybe it was something done in anger and now it's just too weird and you're afraid to reach out. Forgiveness is huge because that's where love begins. It begins with kindness and kindness of yourself first, okay? Be kind to yourself. Know that you are good enough. That there are people out there that want to help you. But we often need to help ourselves too by wanting to get help. Because it doesn't mean, like say you want to get mental help. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means you want to have answers. You want to talk to somebody that's, separate from, like, that can look at it from a higher perspective. Interesting. So these two cards just popped out, and I think this came out yesterday, and this may have been the day before. So there's a theme here. To make sure that you surround yourself with that love light, that pyramid of protection. Do that every morning. The other thing that I want to tell you is when you get up in the morning, you can set the tone of your day. And I've been doing this for decades. Well, since I learned it. And it's going to be about 2 decades now. And you throw the covers off, even if you don't feel like it. And you say, today is a great day. So what you're doing is you're setting up an expectation for a great day. It works. So now you're sending that energetic vibe out, like into your pyramid. So now that's going to attract more. It gives you opportunities. And sometimes there are obstacles in the way. Things, thorns, roses have thorns. They're beautiful, but they have thorns, just like life. Life is beautiful, but it's got thorns. And those thorns teach us lessons like don't touch that, or, what's important. Okay, so let's see what else we got going on here. All right, what else do we have for the Camp Sue campers? For all the people that watch and listen to this, like, share, subscribe, maybe. So it's this fear, and it brings me right back to this card. Being afraid to reach out to somebody that you truly love that hurt your feelings. Just reach out and open up the lines of communication, if that's what you wish. Even if you're able to just get some closure, it would help you tremendously to free up the rent. Make sure you approach it from a point of love. If you feel angry, still don't do it. Just breathe into that emotion, feel it, experience it. Talk with a professional. It will help you so much. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't go talk to people. And people might think I'm crazy, but I don't, so hey. All right, we're going to have one more card, and it's coming out of, I love this card. So this is the rebirth, regeneration, growth, lessons that needed to be learned. And when someone makes you feel bad about yourself or something, just remember that it's all there to teach you something, to guide you. There's like that spiritual growth going on. So like through forgiveness, meditation, protecting yourself, you're able to find that spiritual path. So now you might have an addiction to fear, where you may overindulge in something. I think everything in moderation is fine. As long as you're not hurting yourself or others, it's really important. And look for those people that are throwing out those rings to help you save yourself. Maybe Spirit is throwing out a ring, asking you to meditate here, all right? So that you can find that inner peace that everybody longs for. Everybody wants that. And lighten up on yourself, folks. Whoever's watching this, I have to take this too, We're so hard on ourselves. We're so judgy. Everyone judges people because they're too afraid to look at their own life. So remember that. That's something that I always hold on in my mind. All right, we're going to pull one final card. All right. Well, dogs are barking, so this is going to be important. But not my dog, thank God. He's being a good boy. Knowledge. I love this card. I also thought of this card this morning. So this card is one to educate yourself. Understand your emotions. Allow yourself to experience them. And with that, we're going to leave this and say namaste, folks. Thank you. Today is a great day. And Norbert's telling us so. Namaste.